It's been a minute. I came to say hello. So it is Mental Health Awareness Month, you guys. And I don't typically do the whole best friends month, siblings month, pet month. But you know what? I'll do this one. So I want to talk about a word that I don't hear often enough, but it's something that folks with mental disabilities deal with daily. And that's sanism, or mentalism even. We do hear a lot about ableism, which is more like physical disabilities, whereas sanism, mentalism is, well, mental disabilities. So as somebody like my husband who has schizoaffective disorder, or somebody that has schizophrenia, bipolar, this is something that they have to deal with daily by all types of people. And today I'm going to talk about an example that I say we, but my husband had to deal with just recently from a family member. I think I may have already mentioned somewhere in one of my videos that this person was taking my husband and eventually me somehow to court because there was an argument on Facebook and he pissed her off on Facebook. So she decided to take it to court. Now this person lives 2 states away from us, and she filed something saying that she needed protection from him because he has schizophrenia and is violent. Now, is she afraid that he's going to be violent towards her? No. Does she know and understand that society is? Yep. So this went on for over a year, if you count the bickering back and forth for months beforehand. But in that time, John had a pretty big psychotic episode and was hospitalized. Even before that, and then the recovery after, he just was not in a place to properly defend himself. So I defended him. So in this time, she's also like going to other family members and telling them how John is violent and mentally ill and not taking his medicine and needs a therapist. And she hasn't even seen us in years, so she doesn't really know what goes on in our day-to-day. So it's maddening because the day-to-day for him is awful. And painting somebody as violent when, if you've ever seen him in an episode, it's heartbreaking. They're terrified. They're hearing things and seeing things that aren't there. And she used that to her advantage because, again, society says these people are to be feared. Last week was our last court date, and the judge did not grant her restraining order, and she asked him to order us to sign her own list of rules that she wrote, and he said no. And he said that he just orders the case to be dismissed. He looked at John, said, okay, you guys stay away from her. Looked at her and said, okay, you stay away from them. I'm going to go ahead and close this case. And she said, Your Honor, he's a schizophrenic and he's violent. And he just said, that's my order. Here's the point of this video. We got really lucky with that judge. But that's not typical. A lot of times you are judged based on the illness that you have. But this is why I do TikToks and Instagrams and any platform that will allow me to be loud about this illness. Because there's so many misconceptions, it's fucking sickening. And it's not fair. Because that's not the norm. And yeah. I invite everyone to be loud. Because racism is not okay. Sexism is not okay. And sanism is not okay. And not many folks even know what that word means. So let's be loud. Anyway, thanks for joining me on my cemetery walk and vent. Have a great day.